What's up, everybody? This is RadTechShoe, and I am continuing my LP of Dante's Inferno with Episode 11, Gluttony Part 2. And surprisingly enough, I know I said in the earlier video that I was going to break Gluttony up into 3 parts. I actually managed to find a way to mix it into 2, so this is going to be the last section. We're going to finish up Gluttony right here in this video. What I'm going to do is during certain parts that take extremely long, I'm just going to speed up the video and just quickly fast forward as I commentate through these, because there's one room where I'm stuck in there for 8 minutes. I'm literally trying 8 minutes to get through this room. And then there's another room that I'm in for a couple more minutes, so I'm not going to make you guys watch every bit of that in normal speed. So I'll speed it up and save you guys a lot of time. So let's go over here. We got Claudia, a soul filled with grime and smut. This notorious gambler and seducer and drunkard of Rome left a repulsive trail of rot in her wake. So, we're going to absolve her. And like I said earlier, this is going to be, this would be a second and third part for Gluttony, but I managed to, save some time. There actually isn't another save point somewhere in between Gluttony. The next save point we get is actually at the end of Gluttony, and where we begin our descent down into greed. So we're finishing up Gluttony right here. We've got just a few plays. We don't have much further to go. It just takes me a long time to get there. When I was playing, I just did terrible. Like I died. Like I mentioned, I died so much, and you're gonna see me. I already died once in this video by falling in the mud, which looks more like stomach acid to me, but whatever. Anyway, now that we're done here, let's go ahead and swing across. Alright, so let's head on inside the extra mouth. And up here is where things get a little crazy. We're going to go talk to Virgil right up here, and he's got some information for us.
What these shades could not satisfy in life, in death they shall be denied for eternity.
So yeah, Virgil just alluding to the fact that these gluttons will now always try to satisfy their hunger in life, and now they will be forever denied the chance of satisfying their hunger. So this is where I'm speeding up the video. I'm playing it at 2 times speed. In this room is where I spend 8 minutes of normal time. So I shortened it up, I sped it up 2 times, so actually it was 7.5 minutes technically. But even still, that's way too long. I die multiple times. So there's my first death here. And you can see it restarts me, but I've got so little health, and I gotta pretty much be very careful, but also a little lucky. This game can actually be really difficult if you haven't been playing cautiously. Because I like to play with a lot of reckless abandon. I like to ground and pound my enemies and get right up in their faces, and I paid for that this time around. Now the guardians right there, you have to either absolve or punish them, and that's how you get health. And right there was death number 2. So pretty much by the demonic guardians, if you can either punish or absolve them, you can, I think actually just killing them in general will get you health, but I think punishing and absolving them will get you a little bit more health. I'm not entirely sure. But I just know that punishing and absolving them will definitely guarantee you health. So that was essentially what I was going for. I was just trying to find ways to get rid of these guys as quickly as possible. And, right here, I should have been using a tactic that I will eventually discover later in the game. Well, not discover, but I just realized just how invaluable it is. And there's my third death. I should be using the Holy Cross. The Holy Cross is actually great for keeping a bunch of enemies at bay, and it does a decent amount of damage. However, I haven't leveled it up, and I also haven't discovered just how practical it can be in these types of situations. So I'm just going to go ahead and fight these guys. We're almost through. We're almost done with this circle of hell. We're almost done with Gluttony. We've got this room and then another puzzle room. Well, kind of a cutscene, then a mini boss fight, and then another puzzle. So right there is death number 4. All right, so let's get this. This time I actually get it. So I died 4 times here, and I spent 7.5 minutes. So I apologize for that, but I wanted to show you just how hard this game can be at times. It is a little frustrating. And right there, you know, I had to use magic right there. I had to get rid of that worm as soon as possible. And now I've got some health, and now I'm good. I'm good to go. At this point, I wasn't afraid of anyone I wasn't afraid of dying because I knew that I had more than enough health to get through this situation. So like I said, we've got a mini cutscene, a little bit of a cutscene. We got a boss fight, a small boss fight, a mid boss, if anything, and we've got another puzzle room. And the puzzle room is where I take a while to, I take a few more minutes, and I'll speed that video up. Only I won't speed it up so fast because it is a puzzle room, and I want to make sure that you guys actually are able to take note of what I'm doing, because I have to throw some levers in a specific order, and some things are timed. So I'll point it out, and that's why I didn't speed it up at 2 times. So but we're almost done with this room. We just got to fight off these last guys. And now that I have enough health, I'm feeling good, and I know I can beat these guys no problem. So once we deal with these enemies right here, we are done, and the video will resume normal speed. Alright, so last enemy, video's at normal speed. Thank God. So one more demonic guardian to go. And this is, and like I said, I'm still not a fan. Gluttony is probably my, I don't know. I've already beaten the game. I already obtained all the footage I need. I've beaten the game, and greed and gluttony and fraud are my 3 least favorite circles. All right, so let's head in through.
Dante, what are you doing?
I made you a priest. Who made you a priest?
Like father, like son. You think you're above reproach for your sins.
I took up the crusade. The bishop assured us that our sins would be absolved.
And you believed him. You actually believed these salesmen of salvation.
And what of those lost souls that we killed? Where are they?
They thought their cause was holy too.
Where are they? Why do I not find them damned in the Inferno?
Because this isn't their hell. It's yours.
Don't waste your tears, girl. Knowing my son, he's long dead by now. You dare enter my home!
No. Damn you! She's done nothing! Stop him!
Behold the slaughter and ruin of your family, of your home, of your way of life. How does it feel when it's your own?
She wasn't my sister. She was my wife.
Damn you. What more can you take from me?
Is that a dare?
What more?
It's up to you to find out. Keep fighting, Dante.
Okay, so this is a glutton. Just a glutton. It's as simple as it gets. Gluttons actually have several attacks. They can vomit bile in roughly 270 degrees around him, or he can actually excrete him out of his ass. He can do it out of his mouth or his ass, whichever one Dante is closer to, or in front of. That's the attack he'll do. But the bile does does alright damage. It doesn't do much. They have a rushing attack where they'll rush you and pick you up, and if you fail to do the correct button sequence in time, it's instant death. He'll swallow Dante, and he'll swallow him whole, and right there is the other attack. So for the most part, these guys can be pretty... Oh, here we go. Watch this. Yeah, he tried to eat me. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and punish this bastard. And once he is dead, we will move on to the puzzle room. Well, actually, this room will change into the puzzle room, and the video will speed up 1 times 1.5. So here we go. Now the video is moving at a faster speed, and so the cutscene showed pretty much the man that killed Beatrice was the husband of the slave girl that Dante slept with. So he killed Dante's family for revenge. I don't know what happened to the slave girl. I mean, I don't think she died. So I don't know why he went on a murdering spree, but I get whatever. So here we've got a bit of a lever puzzle, and right here there's the platform, and what I need to do is I need to jump all the way across. I didn't jump all the way across because I didn't see the platform. I didn't see it. But so what we have to do is we have to throw the lever up here first, run back, backtrack. I come this way and it doesn't take me anywhere. But as you can see right here, now we're here, bam. And then I'm watching it, I'm looking around, I'm like, oh wait, down below, I think I see it. Okay. So let's jump across here. And I thought maybe jumping to the left would help, but unfortunately that's not the case. So what I need to do is I need to get it right this time. So we're going to throw the switch, backtrack, come up here, jump all the way across, and now over here we can throw a switch. After I get this fountain, of course. So right here, bam. And then what I'm supposed to do is throw the lever and change it back. So now I figure out that the spinning platform is ultimately where we want to land on. We want to land on that thing right there, the thing that's spinning. That's our destination, and that's how we leave. And once we leave this room, we're done with Gluttony. Like, that's it. We will head over to the save point, we will save the game, and then that'll be the end of the video, and that'll be the end of the third circle of hell. So I'm timing it, and I just barely missed it. So now I got to go back and do it all over again. But this is the last time. We're gonna finish this room, finish this puzzle, get out of this room, and then we're gonna get out of Gluttony once and for all. So come on over here, jump over, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. It hovers underneath, and wait, and here we go. All right, so now let's head on out. We're at normal speed. And now we were finally exiting Gluttony. So, back here there's nothing. I always check behind wherever a starting point is, because games love to hide stuff back there, but they don't really hide a whole lot in this game behind where Dante's starting points, but that's always a good place to check for hidden stuff. So, let's come on over here to the Beatrice statue and save our game. Of course, after getting the soul fountain. Alright, so let's go ahead and save our game, and we are done with Gluttony, and now I will see you in the next video when we begin our trek through greed. This is RadTech Shu, signing off. Bye.